So let's begin with our next client today, Miss Kari. Just inviting Kari's guides, her angels, to step forward and join us today for her messages. And please let me know when you're ready to proceed.
We are ready.
Wonderful. Let's begin with a body scan for Kari, just scanning through the body. And please let me know what areas we need to address for her today.
Her mind, her throat, her heart, her gut.
And what do you see happening in the mind?
She feels overwhelmed. She has a lot of questions. It's a lot of spinning in the mind, a lot of unsettled energy. Is her human world that is hard on her.
And how about the throat? What do you see happening there?
She's keeping it in. She needs to speak up. She needs to say how she's feeling. She needs to let it out. She doesn't need to be quiet anymore. It's not helping her to be quiet, is it? It is time to allow others to know what you are feeling. You are only hindering yourself by keeping it to yourself.
And what about the heart? What do you see happening there?
She's worried about life. Will it be okay? She says. Do I need to worry about it all? Can I relax? What will it look like? I'm confused. I have thoughts spinning in my mind, and it's telling my heart maybe it won't be okay. Maybe it will be. What do we do? And the mind is confusing the heart.
And what about the gut?
It feels a bit tired. Feels like it needs to make a decision. It needs to have clarity in the mind so that the power can return, so that the confidence can return. It is unsettled because of the thoughts in the mind.
So, what can you share with her today to help her not feel so overwhelmed, to release some of these worries and to gain the clarity that she needs? What does she need to know or work on?
She needs to know that she's a leader, that it is in her plans to lead, to be a strong force, to do this for the children, to do this for the others. The others need to see her being powerful so they may follow. She has forgotten how powerful she is. She has forgotten that she is here to lead them, not to be sucked in by them. This one is strong. She is brave. She is powerful. But she needs a reminder because she has been busy playing the earth game. And she knows that it is time to stop. But now she is confused as to how to move forward without playing the earth game. It's confusing to her mind. But once she gets a clear picture of what the next step looks like for her, she will be unstoppable. She will be powerful. she will be the leader that she has come here to be.
Wonderful. And if we can just have her angels begin to work on the mind, the throat, the heart, and the gut, helping to create a clear connection between, especially the mind and the heart and the gut, to bring clarity into her life and into her mind, and also into that throat so she can begin to speak her truth very easily.
Yes, they are with her. They are helping to reconnect all of the energies for her abundance of life.
Wonderful. Thank you so much for that. And may I ask who is here today to bring forward Kari's messages?
We are from Lyra. We also have Octurian beings with us. We are not sure if they are for her or for another in her life, but they are here. There are the angels too. There are many others around this child in the distance. They are all here. Let me ask why they are all here. There's many waiting. They say she is connected to many from her travels, from her experiences. She resonates with many. They show us. We will put it that way. If they wish to speak, they may.
Wonderful. Thank you so much to all who have shown up for Kari today. We're so grateful. So, her first question today, she says, throughout my life, I have noticed that all of the males have been disconnected or distracted and not protective at all. Currently, alcohol and technology seem to have a hold on my husband. Is there anything that we can do today to help him and our marriage? What can you share with her about this situation?
You need to know first that this is not your responsibility. We see that you hold love for this being in your heart. But you need to see that he is making choices for his own soul's experience, for his own soul's evolution, just as you are doing so for your own. You need to see how that is your own responsibility, correct? You do not hold the responsibility for this soul. We want you to show him the way. You are a leader. You are there to lead the way for all. This includes his soul. His soul has been distracted with lower vibration. He had a pity party in his soul at one point and decided it felt good to attach his soul to lower vibrations. You need to know that that is not who he is, for you do not recognize who he is becoming. His soul is not of that. And yet it is the easy way he feels at the time. He doesn't wish to evolve right now. He doesn't wish to make the hard choices that lie in front of you all. You all are being given the choices at this time. You all are being pushed to decide where you will reside. He does not wish to make the decision through action. He decided to take a break. If you wish to help him and to help your marriage, you only can help through actions of yourself. Your vibrational frequency will be available for him to uplift himself if he chooses to do so. Do not allow his lower vibrational choices to suck you down. That is when we get upset. That is not allowed. Do not attach yourself to his lower vibration. You are free and sovereign of your own soul. You are not attached to his soul. You are not one soul. You are separate to make separate decisions for the expansion of the earth. We want you to make choices for your own soul, for the betterment of all around you. So you need to breathe. You need to not look at it. You need to not look at the darkness that he is attaching himself to, because the darkness will say, "Look at me. Don't I make you mad? Do you hate me? Doesn't it infuriate you that I have the attention of your husband instead of you? Does that make you mad?" It loves that game. Do you know that? That is the game of the dark energy. Do not play its game. You need to be bigger and brighter than that game. That game is child's play. You think that's going to take down a Lyran? Don't be ridiculous. You need to raise your vibration. Stop looking at the game and get your own head back in your own game. Why are you here? You're here to lead. You're here to shine. You're here to roar. You are not here to play in the darkness of anyone. So to free your marriage from the darkness, you take charge. You are the strongest soul in that house. Do not feel bad for yourself. Do not feel bad for him. There is nothing to feel bad about. It's a decision. So decide today. I will not allow that darkness to bring me down. And I will rise up and I will bring myself back to my full potential of who I know I am. And if he chooses to stop playing in the dark, if he chooses to free his own soul to rise up to meet his potential, so it will be. But if he chooses to remain playing with the darkness, that is his choice, and it does not affect me because we are separate. We make our separate decisions. Do you see? It is not your responsibility. Do not feel responsible. You rise yourself. You rise up. You raise your head. You do the best in your life for your soul so that you may have a large impact on all around you. Do not get sucked down, or you have just dove into the same darkness that he has. Does that make sense to you?
Yes, thank you so much for that information. So, her next question, she says, I heard that when you are born with a birthmark, it's the soul's way of leaving a map or a clue from a previous lifetime. I'm curious why I was born with a stork bite type birthmark on the back of my upper left arm. What can you share with her about birthmarks and her particular birthmark?
Hello, we are the angel team. We are going to step in to help with this question. We love to see stork bites on the new babies. We are, they are a gift to remember. You are correct. They are a gift to show you a path map of your soul lineage. It is always the soul's choice if they receive one or not. Some souls are funny and they say, no, I don't want any clues. I want to go in a blank slate. And they will come in with none. And that is their choice. Those souls are quite brave. You wanted a remembrance of home. Let us see what this mark meant to you, for you are the one who chooses them. They are unique to all of you. It does not mean one thing. It is your own stamp of remembering that you chose for yourself. Let us ask your soul. You show us a picture of you as a the warrior, maybe not a great word, a tribal type warrior with a large staff type weapon. Um, we will describe, you are only showing us a picture. We are apologetic if this is not painted well for your understanding. A staff with the arrow on top as a warrior status. You show us bands around your upper arm to represent your tribe. This is a tribal type. You call it your tattoo of remembering home, your tribe that you fight with, that you walk with, that you gather with. You are in a pack. This is your tribal pack tattoo. That may sound funny, but that's what you show us. So we are just the messengers. We are just trying to deliver what you are showing. We hope that makes sense to you, but you chose that as a remembrance to carry with you in your heart, to bring you courage, to bring you strength, to bring you the knowing that all is well. You did not wish to completely forget. You wanted a remembrance, a symbol to say, oh, yes, I am here on a very important mission and I have work to do and I am strong and I am brave. And this is my band of remembrance.
Wonderful. Thank you for that. So, her next question, she says, I was sent to have breakfast with our school board earlier this spring, resulting in me being the only parent standing up demanding them to do better for the children and teachers. Immediately afterwards, I got a terrible, terrible stomach ache where I thought I was going to get sick in my vehicle on the way home. She's wondering, what was that all about? Did she do the right thing? And did this have an effect on the upcoming school year in any way? What can you share with her about this experience?
We are proud of you. You are the leader for them all, we have said. You are there to help the children, we have said. This is part of your soul mission's work. It is very important, and this is why you felt the need to roar, isn't it? You could not stand it any longer. You looked around and you said, why is nobody else standing up? Why is nobody else protecting our children and these teachers? And you feel it in your soul because it is here for you to change it. We are proud that you had a moment, an experience of who you are. You are powerful, and you need to know this. Your experience in your physical vessel was overwhelming to the blocks in your energy. Do you know? You have kept them blocked for a while. You have played the earth games, as we have said, and now they need to be cleared. It is the time of the great awakening, and you have come to do the awakening. Your physical vessel has not been attuned to your energy of who you truly are because it has been kept quiet. It has been kept low. It has just been a quiet simmer. But now it is time to be explosive. Now it is time for it to roar, to rage, to open, to show the way, to be the way, to ignite the way. Your physical vessel is not attuned. You need to allow it to get ready. You need to practice opening the energy channels slowly. It was like a boiling pot, like a pressure cooker, and the pressure built and built and built and built. And you said, I cannot handle it. I have to be the one who speaks up because nobody is speaking up. And this infuriates me because it is wrong. And you allowed the pressure cooker to open. But it had never been opened like that because it is opening to its soul power, and the power of the soul has the strength of all. It is more powerful than any of your forces on earth. You need to take time for your physical vessel to attune itself so you do not get sick when you finally release the valve. We want you to allow the valve to open more. We want you to slowly allow the valve to be open all of the time. Do not shut it tightly and wait for the next time for there to be an explosion of the soul consciousness. You need to do it daily. You need to allow it to thrive, to grow. And this will attune your physical vessel to your own power, and it will be a place for your soul to grow, and it will encapsulate your soul easily. It will allow your soul to be embodied and not allow the body to get sick from it. It was too much energy at once. The blocks have been there for so long that the power blew them through. It wasn't unblocking that you felt. It's not bad. It is wonderful. And we are excited for the forward motion of your soul. You have empowered the ones around you through speaking to start to do the same. They felt the vibrations within their own vessel. They felt that they are being called as well. They were embarrassed that they weren't strong enough to stand up, and they were grateful that you did. Do not be embarrassed or ashamed, for you have empowered those who needed you. This will have a ripple effect on the parents and faculty that it needed to affect. For all positive ways, do not hide or be embarrassed. You lift your head up and be proud that you were the one brave enough to allow this ripple to occur. Don't you back down now. Continue to fight, for that is why you're there.
Wonderful. Thank you so much for that. So, her next question, she says, my mother was what I feel my biggest lesson in life. She was the catalyst for my awakening. That being said, I wasn't taught how to be a mom, and I've always been curious why my 5 children chose me to be their mother. What can I do to be better for them and to protect them? What can you share?
You did not need anyone to teach you how to be the mom, to be the leader. No, you came prepared on your own. You were always awake, aware, and ready for Earth. You didn't need the coddling, the sheltering that other souls require to adapt to Earth. You had the ability to be dropped in, uncoddled, and ready to protect the young. It is who you are, and that is why you were able to be, overcome who you are with the parent experiences that you chose. Did not need the soft mothering. You did not need it. It's not needed. You had chosen that to be powerful, to know your own strength. You wanted to know that you were strong. Therefore, a different mother experience would not have shown you that. That is correct. You are correct. You can thank her for that experience that she provided. For it is why you are the strong leader that you are today. You are a pack leader, as we have mentioned, was mentioned. What children would not want a strong pack leader as a mother? This is an easy one. You are there to provide the protection, the strength, the shield, the leadership for the children to thrive. They see your love, your compassion, your energy, your strength, and all of the children would like to come and join you on earth. They say, I know I can thrive with a mother such as that. And they wish to be in your presence when they come to earth. Many other children had wished to come in as your own. There was not enough opportunity for that to occur, but they all wished to come. We hope that makes you happy. You were a number one pick amongst the star seeds coming in. They all wanted to be in your care. You are perfect for your children. They were handpicked by your soul and by their soul, and it is all for a special cause. They are the star children that need to be here for this ascension. They are all very special and needed to be under your umbrella of care due to your strong force, strong soul, strong vibratory rate that does not allow for darkness. Do you see? You do not allow the dark to attack, persuade the young. You are innately aware of it and shield them spiritually. You do not need to worry that you are not doing a good job. You are innately the leader that they have hand chosen for their lives.
Wonderful. Thank you so much for that. Her next question, she wonders, what is my connection to Archangel Michael, Saint Germain, and the I Am presence? And are they related to my gifts? What can you share with her about those connections and her gifts?
Hello, we are the angel team. We are going to step in to help with this question a bit. We are trying to gather what your soul wants to know from this question. They all feel a little bit different. They're trying to tie the picture together for you. You are a warrior like Archangel Michael. You embody his essence. For you are fighting for the light. You have the gift of courage, strength, but also the ability to transform the energy around you to good, to pure. You show us you feel connected to the saint in the way that you transform energy as he does. It is a purification of all around you. You don't allow darkness, as we have mentioned, they have mentioned. You take the lower vibration and you clean it to the highest vibration around you. You do this through your energy, through your soul, through your power. It is a forceful but strong energy that allows this transformation to happen. And when you are in alignment with your highest soul energy, knowing, when you are one with all of your gifts as a soul, you resonate the transformative energy and the courage and strength of both figures. You are in alignment with Source and with all. It is more than you think. You feel your attributes from the two figures. However, it is of all. As you say, the I am, you are. It is all connected in that you are not separate from any of them or any of us. We are all together to interweave the gifts of Source. Your strengths are similar to theirs in their gifts. We feel as though this is why you are attracted to their energy, because it is similar to yours. You feel a knowing that what they're doing is right, you say. You say, that is me, and I am them. Yes, dear, you are all. And their gifts are very similar to yours as a soul. You have very similar soul fragments as them. It is a reflection, if you want to call it that, reflecting to one another your purpose and your strengths for this mission. They are embodied to help you on your mission on earth. And you are all. You are the I am. You are correct.
Wonderful. Her final question today, she says, is my family going to be part of the new earth? And how will that look? I can feel new earth in my heart, but I'm having a hard time seeing how my family will transition. And I wonder if my husband will be a part of it. What can you share with her?
First, we would like to say, of course, of course, you will be going with your children to New Earth. You have come to do this. You have come to lead the way. The children have come to lead the way. And when the mission is complete, they will all get to enjoy the reward of the ascension together. You will. We cannot speak for your husband at this time, for he has not decided. Remember what they said. It is his decision. Do not feel bad about it either way, because if he needs more time to feel, to expand, to learn his power, to overcome his fears, to expand his soul, to understand there is more. He needs that time, and that time is a gift to him. It is not a punishment to him if he chooses to stay, because this is something he's asking for if he chooses it. And you need to allow him to enjoy his gift of the time that they are going to grant him if he so desires. So we do not wish you to feel bad, because It is a desire of his soul, just as the new earth is a desire of your soul. It is a gift. Both sides will be gifted their desired next step. So we want you to realize that it is a gift and to breathe, that there is no forever of separation. You will be reunited. It will feel but a blink and you will be reunited. So please do not worry. And when you have ascended with your beautiful children, you will have all of the knowings of why those who chose to stay have stayed. You will feel and see it all. It will all make sense. There will not be a question. It will not be sad as you perceive it now. You will have the understandings of their soul, and you will feel grateful that they are able to stay. So, if that is chosen, we wish to give you that perspective. For you and your beautiful children, we see you laughing, rejoicing, hugging, running around. The children are so happy. They have been preparing for this day. They say, "We're free, we're free, we're free." And they're running about so happy. They are manifesting right before your eyes. And you say, "How did you do that?" And they are laughing at you because you are behind. And they get to show you what you are capable of doing on the new earth. They are having so much fun with you. They are not sad for dad either because they know exactly how he feels. They say he will come. He has work to do. And when dad is finished, he will join us and he will be so happy to do so at that time. And your heart is full and you all are beaming with love, for you know that your mission has been complete and this is your reward from Source.
Wonderful. Thank you so much for that. Are there any final messages? Well, before we do final messages, she had one other question that she was curious about. She said she feels a connection, a strong connection with me, and was wondering if the guides could share a little bit about what that connection might be.
Well, of course, you are all divinely put together on the path to find one another for help. You are each other's lifeline, so to speak. Heather is your lifeline. It is like one of those game shows where you show up for the game show and they say, "We're going to be asking you questions." And you have one lifeline to use if you get stuck. And you said, "Okay, I think I need to call my lifeline. I'm stuck. I feel like I don't know the answers to move forward. I feel like I don't understand the question even. I better call a friend who really knows, who is connected to the answers." And so they said, "Okay, you can call Heather. She is your lifeline today." And you made the call and the connection was made and you are receiving the answers you need to answer the life question that you've been given and to help you to move forward on your game on earth so that you can continue to acquire abundance in this game show.
Wonderful. I love that way of looking at it. Very good. Very good. So let's finish up with final messages. And if you can just include in those final messages how this session is going to impact her life after she listens, that would be wonderful.
Yes, we are so proud of you. You are such a special, special soul, you need to know that there really aren't many like you here. You are here with a very, very large mission that requires you to be strong, that requires you to be unwavering, that requires you to be so, so brave. You know, there are many souls that are on missions that are much, much easier. They are there to show love, they're there to show compassion, but they are allowed to do it quietly. They are allowed to sit in the background and just emanate love. But you, my child, have it a little bit harder because you have to do those things and you have to speak up and you have to be loud and you have to be brave. And that is a lot to ask of one soul on earth. So we just want to give you a huge hug. We want to clap. There are so many star beings here for you today, cheering you on because they see the importance of the work that you're doing for all of the children and all of the adults, especially the children. You are there as a pack leader to protect, to lead the way, to show the way, to be the example, to be that barrier of protection that they really need right now. And you are so strong. You were chosen to do that. You should be so proud of yourself. We just wish we could show you what your soul means to these children and to this planet. And if you could see that, you would be beaming with confidence and with love for yourself, for you know how you have had an impact on this beautiful planet. So we just wish to give you the support that you need on this journey. We are standing in the wings, waiting for you to call on us at any moment. We know that you are a force within yourself, but we just want you to know that we are also here for you to call on us. For we are here to give you the voice when you need it. We are here to give you the courage to stand on. We are here for you to rest yourself when needed. We are here for all of it. So, Mother, please, please call on us at any turn, at any wavering point, at any exhaustion point, and allow us to help us recover you so you can continue to move forward with such beautiful energy to pave the way for the ascension. We see that after these messages, you will feel stronger. You will feel braver. You will say, I remember. I feel that in my soul. I feel that I am supposed to protect, to lead. And you will shake off the roles that Earth has told you you need to fill. You will say, why am I playing in the games of these roles? And you will start to see how it has smothered you. You will start to see how different roles or rules that they have put upon the earth have quieted you over the years. And you will say, wait, why have I been so quiet? I've always known these things in my heart. I've always felt this power in my soul. And this time, you will not remain silent. This time, you will stand up and roar, and you will not feel bad. You will not feel embarrassed. Your whole perspective of what is, quote, allowed and what, quote, is not allowed will completely change. For you know that there are no rules. Rules are false, they're fake, they're manipulative. Rules do not exist. You are a free, sovereign soul. And with this remembering, you will say, there are no rules for a soul, and you will fight to gain the freedom for all around you. And we are so proud, and we will be with you. We love you.
Wonderful. Thank you so much for all those incredible and powerful information and messages for Kari. We'll allow her guides and angels to begin to recede with so much love And thanks for the information that you've shared.